Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, welcome to the least watched live stream in the reseller community, Storage Auction Insanity. Boom! Just like that. That's right. We had Todd drop in. Howdy. Hello, Todd. And we're done. I'll see you guys next week. No, I'm kidding, guys. Vandy's in the house. Hey, Vandy, how's it doing? How's it going, sir? Been watching some of your videos, my man. You're doing pretty good. And got to tell you guys, today, Glenn called me this morning. Well, he called me yesterday, and they had their power go out in about, I guess, a few houses down from Glenn's place. Their transformer is out, okay, clearly. So he called me this morning, said he doesn't even have any power until possibly midnight tonight. And he couldn't even sleep last night. It was so hot. It's going to be 116 degrees where Glenn is today in Bakersfield, California. So he won't be on the show today. He said he was going to try to post in the chat with his phone, but he doesn't have access to his computer. So Glenn and Joy will not be here today. There's Glenn. Glenn's in the chat. Hey, Glenn, we're sitting here running the live, and well, we got a couple of people here. I opened the show by saying, welcome to the least watched live stream in the reseller community. That's right. But we enjoy it so much, we don't give a crap. That's right. I've got to show you guys this locker for you guys that are on. I know there's all two of you right now, but there's going to be people that do watch our live stream on replay. And for that, we're very grateful. But I want to show you guys something that has got the potential to make 10 to 15 grand. Okay. Sells this coming week. And I'm going to show you right now. And I think it's really an opportunity. It's only 5 miles from my place. Let me give you a little show of what I am endeavoring to buy. And the wife's a little iffy on it, but I might have to like override on that one. But before we do that, Glenn says it's not hot yet. It's only 102 degrees right now. Oh my God. Glenn, I am so sorry, my man. I know you'd rather be on the show today, but if you can see this on your phone, this unit right here, let me go to, I've got the bid on it. It's $1,130 right now, but look, there's 19 of these. I think I wrote it down. I've been doing research on this unit. There's 19 of these rowers. They are about $1,000 a piece. And in the back, look at all these. These are free motion treadmills. 9 of these. They are about $3,500 in that range. These are exercise steppers. These are about $90 a piece. And we got racks and racks of weights. This is a whole gym. I've got the bid at $1,100. It's a 20 by 40. And this is an opportunity because there's not a lot of people that are going to want to take this on, but there's going to be some competition. But this is what I'm kind of looking at. It could be a game changer, you know. I mean, I fully expect this one to go offline, but you just never know. If this place went out of business, they're bankrupt. I don't know how that works with all this equipment. But I really don't know. But look at all this. And it's all modern stuff. It's nothing that's really outdated. Got medicine balls. There's all kind of stuff in here. What do you guys think about that? What do you think, Vandy? Are you here? Would you go after something like that? I think I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know how deep I want to go because I'll have to rent. This is a 20 by 40. So what I would have to do is I could get a month here and then transfer what I don't get home into another, like a 10 by 20, because I think I can probably get some of this moved early on and get my money back, and then sell one of these every now and then, turn it into another storage unit. This could be like a bank. Look at all this stuff. Look at that. So I'm going to come back into the chat and see what anybody thinks. And I want to get to, I've got to kind of do both ends of this today because Glenn's only on his phone. He's not going to be here today. And it's 102 degrees. He's probably sweating. How is that going to fit in your van, Mark? One at a time. I don't have to get it home immediately. I mean, I'm going to, there's potentially so much profit there. It really doesn't matter to rent the unit if this thing doesn't go for too much money, which I think it will. But I want to be a player in it. I don't want this to go cheap. I want it to go either to me or somebody to pay for it, because this is within my 5-mile radius. I will not let anybody get a deal like that. So, so yeah, I mean, there's always a way to do this, you know, and everything in there can fit in my van one at a time. I think. I don't know about those treadmills, but hey, I'll worry about that later. Sometimes you just got to take the money. And we got Melissa. Hi, Melissa. I'm glad you come in today. Our man Glenn's sweating in California right now without his power. And I know how that is. I just don't know we don't get the temperatures here that they do there. And Glenn said, yeah, I wish he was here because I'd like to hear what he said. There's probably 30 grand in there, Glenn. Seriously. And quite frankly, maybe more than that, because I tend to undervalue stuff. You know that in the beginning. So what I see there is opportunity. I know Julie's a little apprehensive, but you know what? In the end of the day, I'm going to call the shot. I will take her into advisement because I totally respect her opinion. But sometimes you just got to use your power of veto. Carol, CCC, hello. I'm glad you came in. Welcome. Yeah. She's saying howdy do, and yikes, too hot there. Yes. Good God, can you imagine? He said he could only sleep like 2 hours last night because it was probably only 100. No air. Those look like Bosu balance ball trainers. Yeah, those are, I think it's something like that. Yeah, I'm missing both of them. Yeah, I mean, Todd, I'm seeing about 30 grand in there. I'm figuring I'm going to be a player on it. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, but I'm going to make damn sure somebody doesn't steal that sucker, because I could sell that stuff over time, a little bit at a time. It'd be like a bank. It'd be like my own little, like another bank account. There it is, but it's mine. That's right. Yes, me too, Carol. Randy, hi, Carol. Yeah, he's dog parking. Yeah. 60 plus adventures. Yes. Hey, wild man. I'm 60 plus. I'm going to go for more than that. Okay, hell, aren't we all? I'm having too much fun to worry about anything. You know, I just do what I feel like's the best thing for me, and I go for it. You know, like that unit, My God, how often do you see a $30,000 unit drop in your lap like that? Now, granted, everybody else is going to see it too, but a lot of folks won't take that on. I'm not afraid of it. Bosu about 8. Yeah, I mean, that locker, Todd, is hemorrhaging money right now at the price it's at. You can see that. That's a freebie right now. Oh, my God. One company up there. Hey, Kristen, a rural squirrel. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Way big Sunday morning. Hello. I'm glad you swung in. Our co-hosts couldn't make it today because their power's out. Not their fault. But they are paying the price just the same. And yeah, and here's what Glenn's in the chat because he's on his phone and he says, I agree on the low side, 30 grand. Yeah. This is going to be interesting because if it stays online, I can't imagine how much that would go to. But I'm going to be a player on it for a good stretch. And I gotta, if I get it, I gotta convince Julie that it was the right move. So if I get it, I'm definitely going to make sure that I can prove my point, because that's climbing out of my comfort zone, and that's where you got to get in this stuff. You've got to climb out of your comfort zone. You're like, oh, what am I going to do with it? Well, I'm not going to do a whole lot with it, but sell it. I don't have to take it all home with me. Just rent the freaking unit. Yeah, the first month will be more expensive because it's a 20 by 40. But then I've got 30 days to move it into a 10 by 20, downsize it a little bit. And then once I rent a unit again, I can get a free month's rent. That's right. And then over the course of time, as I dwindle it down, I could bring the rest of it home. Because we've been moving all of our furniture. It's heading out, man. We need a new. I got that locker the other day, y'all. I hope y'all saw it. The one where I got the unit we profiled last week. Turned out that was not a gun case. It was a case full of Warhammer figures. So I didn't find a gun in there like we thought we might. But what I found turned out to be the price of a good handgun. Because those Warhammer figures were very silly priced, if you ask me. But yes, they do have a lot of some kind of a value to some people. And they're only made in the United Kingdom, which I thought was interesting. So we did really good on that. But in the video, I looked like I was disappointed. But at the end of it, I was like, oh, I saw I found those books and they were related to them. And I knew that I had some. So those are going to go. Those are in my eBay pile, and I've got them all organized in each one of their little spots and stuff. 60 plus, yeah. Yeah, that's when after I finally retired, that's when I started my real career, which was buying storage units. I just do it for a hobby. I treat it like a job, but it's a hobby, and YouTube is the big part of it. And Swamp Picker Glenn, hey, welcome, man. Welcome. We're running this thing without two of our folks here today, but you know what? The show must go on. Storage Bandits and Swamp. Yes, Swamp. Wow, the royal one. How are you? Yeah. Dog parking. It's time to get yourself a mohawk. What am I going to do that with? Look at that. How are you going to mohawk that? That's not going to happen, folks. That's right. It just makes it easier to wash my hair. It's like some mornings I get up, I just can't do a thing with my hair, Just can't seem to get it where I want it. And CCC, concealed carry. Yes, we are all about that. Yeah, no, I know that's Carol. Just kidding, guys. Swamp Picker, bye. Just got out of church, had to stop at work for something. Hey, glad you stopped in, Glenn. We appreciate it. We've got the least watched live stream in the reseller community. And yeah, we don't let that stop us because we have so much fun. And we're going to help people make money here. That's what we do, you know. And yes, Todd, some of it I could. That's what I'm saying, because I don't have to get top dollar for that. I can sell it at prices. I can make up prices. I can get it. All I got to do is get my money back and then see what I'm looking at. And then I'll deal with it over time. I'm going to use it as like if I get it, I'm going to use it as like a savings account, an extra savings account, where I could just pluck one of those machines out of there, boom, sell it, take that and buy a banger with it. How do you like them apples? It's a new way of looking at it. Toys are good. Not my favorite, but some people love them. Mark, it's me. Who's me? You almost look like Harry Humstone. 60 plus adventures. Sharpie. Enlighten me, sir. It's me. Well, I'm me too. LOL. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, it's Harry. I was going to say it looks like Harry. Let's see. Yeah, that's Harry right there, isn't it? That's right. It's Harry. Yeah, I thought it was. I want to show you all a real quick little video I made last week. I've been doing podcasts, and I'm going to make this thing work where I can get this channel to eventually to 100,000 subscribers, but it's going to take me years. But I want to show you one I made last. Well, hang on. I want to read this. This is my new adventure channel. Oh, cool, Harry. You know what I would have done though. This is just me. Everybody does their own thing, but how I would have done that is kind of how I do with this channel and my cat videos. Is I just make another playlist and keep them on the same channel and just have more of a variety channel. You know, we do storage auctions here, metal stacking, cats, live streams, podcasts. We help people make money or lose their butt, hiking and food. But you know what? Go for it. If that's how you want to do it, it works for you, then I'll make sure I subscribe to that. I might already be, but I'll make sure I subscribe to that if I'm not. And I want to show you what I was talking about a minute ago about this. And I want to Glenn will be on the screen this way. So, all right, wait a minute. What am I doing here? All right. I want to go to, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Oh yeah, I've got it right here somewhere. I'm slow, but I get there eventually. Yeah, this is one of the podcasts I put out as an extra podcast. I did it in short form, but for some reason, when I do these podcasts in short form, they get more views so far. So I would suggest to anybody that gets into storage auction buying as a newbie is to do it as a hobby till you learn this crap. But use this as the smart way to shop and to get your stuff for free or even make a profit decorating your home, your new place, for instance. Or if you see a lot of tools, maybe you need tools. So buy a unit of tools. What would you have had to pay for them if you didn't buy them in a storage unit? Then you might get those tools for free. So this is just another way of looking at it. They don't show that kind of stuff on Storage Wars, and that's where a lot of people learn to buy. They think it's all about business, all about, oh man, screw all that stuff. Online auctions are the best thing that ever had for newbies because the intimidation factor is gone. Yeah, there it is, guys. That one's doing better than the full screen one. So I don't understand that. But yeah, I was making some points there how newbies just need to get in. If they want to get involved with this, well, don't start out trying to make a business out of it. Do it as a hobby and learn it. Find stuff that you need to give you a tactical advantage in these storage units. That's one of the things that I show people, that this doesn't have to be a business. It can be a hobby too. And there's ways that you can get stuff for free. Absolutely free. That's right. So let's see here. Now I'm going to show you. Let me come back into the chat. I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, good. I haven't missed anybody yet. So I'm going to mark this post. Okay. So we're on, yeah, there we go. So I've got that one I'm looking at. I'm very excited about the potential of this. So I'm going to keep an eye on the price. And then I got another one I'm looking at. Let's see. I really don't for this week. And I want to buy one because I like to buy one every week. But if anybody in the chat wants me to find them a storage unit, I'm going to be over here and I'm going to look real quick for myself. And then I'll pop back into the chat because I don't have Glenn to show me or to tell me when that's going on. Because I can't right now. All I'm looking at is storage treasures. Maybe there's a better way to do this. I'm sure there is, but I'm electronically challenged until I learn it. And so I don't really like that. Let me go to my bid manager. I think I had one other one I bid on, and I don't even like it, but I'll show you anyway. So here's the one that I'm looking at. Here's another one that I'm looking at. This one it sucks. I don't know what I was thinking, but I would take it for $10. There's a little folding table and a computer chair and just some randoms. I don't even know why I bid on it, guys. Sometimes you bid on a unit for $10, and if you get it for 10, that's fine. If you don't get it, that's fine too. So I'm still kind of looking. So what I want to see here. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me come back into this. And I want to make sure I say hello to everybody. And hi, everyone. Marketplace Boutique. Welcome. Glad you're here. And Carol, we know you were here. Hello again. Vandy says, my chat keeps going out showing me a mob key. What's a mob key? That's a $10 or $20. Yeah, Glenn, it just sucked. But I went ahead and put 10 on it because I don't know, okay. No rhyme or reason. I figured, okay, I'll take it for $10 and maybe there's something hiding in there because I know that I could get a little more than that for a folding table in there. It's one of those kind of things. A monkey. Showing me a monkey? Maybe I'm the monkey. I don't know. That's right. Yeah. All right, I'm going to come back into the chat. I've got to come back into this chat. I'm having too much fun. I need some coffee, guys. How could you do this without coffee? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Harry, that's a good idea, man. What the heck? I'm gonna join your channel. That's right. Everybody needs to join Harry's second channel. He's very entertaining. This morning he forgot his hat when he went to on his video. He didn't take his hat. I knew he was doomed when he didn't take his hat. Yeah. Okay, nice to see you too. There we go. Let's see if we can spice this party up a little bit. Yeah. If Joy was here, she'd like to see this. We were doing this unit a while back, and she cracked up
like
on this.
If you got hemorrhoids or something.
Oh my God.
Is that poop?
What?
It almost looks like somebody's head stuck in the pile. That's their butt sticking out. Camel toe issue going there, you know?
Oh
What
my
do you think?
God.
Camel?
Oh my God. Mark, that is so crazy.
Whoa! Oh! Oh! It's insanity! Oh! Now I know you want to buy that one. Yeah, look at that thing.
Yeah, since we're missing Glenn today, let's one more time, folks. Sometimes when you get a product that it's in your hands and you're supposed to sell it, but nobody wants it, you most of the time, 99% of the time, Glenn and I on those kind of items, we'll donate the items. But every now and then you got to make an example of that stuff. And sometimes you make that example in slow motion.
We have been neighbors. Okay. Did you just do that? Really? See?
There's my cat. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. I was missing Glenn today, so I just wanted a little bit of there we go. Wait a minute. Jesus. That was damn near funny, guys. Let me come back in here. There we go. We got a few laughing faces. That's the key to the show, man, is we got to have a laugh every now and then, right? I got Sadie here, but I got this silly backdrop today. I can't change it unless I go out. So I guess I just can't see my cool hat. I love this hat. This Stetson came from a storage unit, and storage units always provide everything you'd never buy for yourself, you know? That's right. Part of it flew over the neighbor's fence into his yard. Yeah, that's why I was laughing my ass off, Glenn. Because Joy saw it happen. That was good stuff, man. Yeah, we need a new video that you need to, when you get all your air back, maybe you can make another one. That's good stuff, man. There we go. Let's see what that looks like on, yeah, there I am. Oh, okay, I can see him now. It's like a little blue guy, like a Pac-Man with looking up with its mouth open. Okay. All right, there we go. Now let's see, where am I at? There I am. Come on, somebody wants a storage unit. Which one of you guys wants to make some money? All right. If not, I'm going to play something funny. That's right. Let's see here. Now, when you guys, I know Harry does this. I want to show you what Harry Humstone does when he can't sell some of the stuffs he gets in picks. And, well, he's probably going to start doing some online auctions, perhaps. So this is what he would recommend. I think this, Harry, is this what you recommended doing? I think that's why I made this for you. You guys, if on YouTube, you all know there's plenty of auctions going on, YouTube auctions. They're free right now. And other sites like Whatnot and eBay are kind of trying to butt in and get in on the action and charge a little fee there, I'm sure. So I've noticed some people selling stuff on YouTube, and there's a lot of things that get zero bids. But what I'm saying, here's what you do. I'm going to give you an example of what you can do to where you're going to move all the stuff. So what you do, let's say you put up this real nice cup. This is a royal something or other bull crap. No, it's a nice one. All right. And you say, well, starting bid is $1. And they look and well, what happens? Then nobody bids. You just go, okay, let's go to the next item. Yeah, y'all ever do it? That's how Harry and I do that, and Glenn. I think Harry likes to do that with Fenton. Is that right, Harry? You like to smash Fenton? Is that what I understand? And Glenn's, yeah, we saw that. Yeah, Glenn. No, we did. Every time Glenn breaks something, his neighbor gets some of it. He's probably wondering where the hell all that stuff's coming from. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Have a good day. All my YouTube keeps going in and out, keeps saying something went wrong. Seems like something's always going wrong these days, man. Well, I hope that works out for you, my man. I enjoy watching your stuff. Yeah. Oh, this coffee. It is so good. Yeah, well, I had some notes here. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys about, I don't know how many of y'all edit. I mean, I know a lot of y'all do edit video, but I've recently switched to CapCut to edit my videos. And I just got the new free version of it, which the free version's fantastic. And it also has, when you get your video done, you can also hit a button on it that it copyright checks your entire video before you upload it. I think that's a great little feature. So that way you already know, because it has some things you can use. Sometimes you have to wonder, is that protected or copywritten or not? And well, you at the end of your when you try to upload it, and then after you do, you can check it for copyright. So I just thought I'd mention that, and maybe sometime I'll show you guys that it kind of like we do with Storage Treasures. I can show you on screen how that works, and it's really good, man. And you can get it for your desktop or your phone, but I don't have it on my phone. I got it on. I do all my editing on desktop unless it's a short. Super Spar, I believe you're okay. I believe you're in Lexington. I looked in Storage Treasures, and Lexington's got some bangers, man, right now. So you might want to check. If you want me to look, if you're in, I think you are in Lexington. The wife and I completed our sale on the last 4 lockers. We are ready for more. Well, there's some available. That's right. And welcome again, man. And Glenn, yeah. No, you're Roman. Yeah, hey, how's it going, man? Okay, Super Spar is in Wisconsin. Okay, I'm thinking of somebody else. All right. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of, what's his name? He's not here today, and I forgot. All right. There we go. Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got this in a storage unit because I always wanted a good Stetson hat. And it's one of those things I'd never go out and buy for myself. But when you buy a storage unit, you don't ever have to go out and buy yourself anything. You get everything you ever needed. And then some. And you get them for free. It's amazing. That's why I do tutorials and podcasts and giving weekly tips now on my weekly podcast. Sometimes I'll make a podcast out of a live on tips for newbies, or maybe somebody that's not quite a newbie, just looking at a different angle, you know? Yes. Sorry, I mistook you for being in Lexington. My bad. Uh-oh. It's me, Glenn. Yeah, Glenn Roman. That's right. Or I'm sorry, I got it all screwed up. I'm missing my guy here today, and he says, "Hey, Mark, my phone is getting ready to die. Joy, and be sure to catch the rest when our power comes back on. Joy and I will be on next Sunday." I appreciate you, Glenn, and I'll talk to you today, and hopefully you get your power back tonight because I feel bad for you, dude. So thanks for giving and thanks for chiming in the chat. It's much appreciated, sir, and everybody misses you and Joy today. And we're glad that you'll be back. And awesome, man. So I'll talk to you later. Yeah, there we go. They're suffering right now. Hey, David M. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mark. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. They say 2 out of 3 out in bad. It ain't bad, but 1 out of 3 might be bad. It's just me today. So we're just going to do what we can do. And that's what we do, you know. Here we go. Dog parking. Roman's here. Mark, it's time to find video games in storage unit. Yeah, I do. My if I could take this camera and walk out to my eBay room, I could show you what I do have already for my eBay guy. Cause 3 or 4 times a year, we barter. I barter all the eBay items to him for gold scrap. Cause he goes out and buys gold scrap here and there. And it has different ways to acquire it. Plus, he also buys storage units and he buys gold tone lots. A lot of times all gold isn't marked. And that's what Harry had a video this morning where he was at a yard sale. And I don't know what he did with it. He just showed this bowl, but it was full of like gold tone rings. What I would have done is, now this is just me. I'm not trying to say what he should have done. Maybe he did. I don't know. But I would have just said, how much for this bowl of costume jewelry? And if they'd have said $20, I'd have gave them the $20 for it. I mean, just one ring in there. Or if they want $40, if one ring in there was real gold, you're gonna hello. And even if not, you can sell those gold tone rings. People buy them. So those are always good, and that's what I always. Whenever time I haven't gone to a yard sale in a good long while because I got so much stuff. Buying storage auctions, I really don't have to. But when I did, I would always go in there and ask them, do y'all have any antique jewelry or any jewelry you want to sell in bulk? And, sometimes you can get lucky and they will sell you gold for cheap or silver. You get a lot of sterling that way. And then you just hoard it. That's right. And then my eBay guy takes all the gold tone stuff and then he'll sell that. But I sell him I buy all the gold and the silver. Well, I barter. And that's how I get a lot of it now. And it works. How was Ireland? Oh, he's in Ireland? That's so cool, man. I had family originally came from Ireland way back before I was born. Yeah, my family came from Ireland. One side of my family came from Ireland and the other side came from Germany to get away from the Nazis. And come to find out, they came right back into them. So here we are. Yeah, we're still trying, folks. We haven't given up yet. We're not going to give up. That's right. Yeah. Get away from the Nazis and come to find out where'd they go? Well, I better not get into that here. Yeah. Bartering is very undervalued I really do not hear of any other storage auction YouTubers, yard sailors, flea market. I just don't hear much about bartering anymore, and it's so undervalued. Okay, Harry said they were just junk. I was just kidding. They were. Oh, I know, but what I was telling you in that chat, in your comments is A lot of times, not a lot, but some of the times gold isn't marked. And it would have been worth it if you could have got that whole thing for like one price. Maybe she'd have just let you have it for $10. It was just, and then you could go and take your acid test. And if only one of those turned out to be 10 karat, boom, that's right. I don't know. Maybe you did all that. I don't know. Yeah, I knew you were kidding, but then at the same time, that can turn out to be lucrative, man. Check them all. Yes. Weather not great, Carol. England getting better weather than us. Wow, really? Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got like 25 games and what else do I got? I got a Xbox from another unit. Now that he loves that stuff. I've got all kind of stuff out there. I think I made a video of my eBay room a few weeks ago. I don't remember exactly how long it's been, but I've still got that because I built it all up over several months. And then my guy, he watches my videos, so he sees what I get. Yeah, that's another way that I get the stuff to him, is where he can see it, is when I put out my videos. Yeah, he's from Northern Ireland. That is so cool, man. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what part of Ireland my ancestors came from, but they did. And then I had other ancestors escaped Germany to get away from the Nazis. Who would have thought they would have got followed here? I don't want to get into that here. There's Harry. That yard sale hopefully turns out to be something 2 weeks from now. She has a storage locker with her grandma. Stuff in it she's supposed to call me. There you go, man. That's it. Yes, that's right. That's good getting those contacts. Harry said, I'll be right back. I got to list a couple times. Yeah, listing, but just be careful about too much listing. Because just remember back in 1912 when Larry LL Stash was taking a trip on the Titanic, when it listed, it went down. So be careful, sir. We don't want anything to happen to you. That's right. Yeah. Sometimes when you get into these storage units, let me see here. Let me back that up. I used to do nothing but go to live storage auctions before they all went online, and I never dreamed that I would like online auctions better, but I like them 10 times better than live auctions because you can war game your strategies. And this coming week on Wednesday, my next storage auction tip tutorial podcast is Wednesday. I'm putting it up at 7 p.m. Wednesday. I'm trying different time slots. I think this one's it's a longer version, but I go into that about wargaming and bidding on multiple units at the same time that go off at the same time and how to strategize that. And I think it's pretty interesting. I watched it. I always watch my own videos. If I get involved in watching them, then I think, well, there's somebody else that's going to like that too. Or if I'm watching one of my videos and I'm like, nah, and that happens. Some videos just aren't as good as others. And yeah, but that's coming out Wednesday because we're trying to break all this down for newbies. It's not like I'm telling everybody something that everybody doesn't already know. Storage Wars exposed the whole thing. Everybody knows about it now, and they think, oh, this is great. I can go and make all this. It's not like that, folks. And I think most people realize that. Roman, it's interesting when brand new storage facility opens up, how long it takes for someone to rent space and then not pay if they rent for storage to go on auction. Yeah, a lot of times people will rent the unit get their first month and something goes wrong, or they don't get it, they don't pick it up, or they don't make their payment and they lose it. And that, so usually if a new facility starts up, I would say 2 to 3 months after they go into business, they're going to be having auctions. Because inevitably somebody's going to screw it up. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. That's right. Let's see what we got going here. We have got the most watched live stream. No, we don't. But I can't imagine we're not having the most fun. Let's see here. Tore the unit up. Any requests, any questions, any funny stuff. Let's see. I made a joke. Is it too bad I can't say it on YouTube here? Oh, I can't say that on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. The reason that I have started into podcast, guys, I'm going to go into it again. First, it's another feature that really podcasts normally don't have sound, but on the YouTube podcasts have sound. I don't understand it, but Johnny, the Cajun Roots reseller, went from almost 2,000 subscribers now to 13,000 subscribers because of podcasts. So I started doing those after him. I'm hoping I could start gaining some traction here too, because at the rate I'm going, I'm only getting between 50 and 100 subs a week. And he got 900 last night. So I am going to try to break in like I did with Shorts, and then Glenn and Joy broke in with Shorts. They went from like 200 subs to right at 2,000 subs. And so obviously you got to grab these trends while they're there. I'm getting a lot of views from 3 to 4 a.m. on my Shorts from Indonesia, India, and Russia. Like 5,000 from 3 to 4 last night, a.m. So I put them up, and I get in those while I'm sleeping. But podcasts are how you can really smash it. But apparently his are more popular because he talks like eBay how-tos and Etsy and other platforms, where I'm only showing people how to buy little tricks involved with storage units, and how you can buy the other ways of looking at it, how you can do this, bartering, all the different tips that I can give. I'm going to give it out to the public for free in hopes of growing my channel as well and helping people at the same time. But podcasts is what I'm trying to break into. And so if you haven't seen what Johnny the reseller, Johnny Cajun reseller has done with podcasts, then if you really want to grow Shorts and podcasts and regular, you got to put out regular pre-recorded videos too. You got to have balance in all this. And it's the opportunities there for all of us to build 100,000 plus channel. It's going to take a few years, several, maybe too many. I don't know how many I got, but I'm going to use them all. That's right. And I'm going to have fun doing it. And I'm going to make money at it. And I am going to help other people. Man, that coffee's good, man. Yes, that is nice. And you have to have an attitude with this stuff. It's like I tell people, when you're on an online auction, you can't lose. You can't lose an online auction if you've got a working keyboard. I don't know if it's going to show my working keyboard. See, I need to get rid of this backdrop and go to my own backdrop, which is reasonably nice by itself, but I'd have to back out of I was making the podcast the other day with this as my backdrop. And when I came on here today, I didn't change the backdrop. So I can't show you. So there it is. No, that's my hand. But if you've got a keyboard, you can't lose an online auction because you just got to type in the right numbers. The only way you can lose the locker is if it goes offline. And that locker that we looked at last week, I'm going to show you again real quick. I'm going to tell you a story about it. Okay. Now, I know you saw this earlier, but it's short, and there's a reason I'm showing it again because there's enough of us here. I want to explain something. I would suggest to anybody that gets into storage auction buying as a newbie is to do it as a hobby till you learn this crap. But use this as the smart way to shop and to get your stuff for free or even make a profit decorating your home, your new place, for instance. Or if you see a lot of tools, maybe you need tools. So buy a unit of tools. What would you have had to pay for them if you didn't buy them in a storage unit? Then you might get those tools for free. So this is just another way of looking at it. They don't show that kind of stuff on Storage Wars, and that's where a lot of people learn to buy. They think it's all about business, all about, oh man, screw all that stuff. Online auctions are the best thing that ever had for newbies because the intimidation factor is gone. That's right. It is. And I push that. And what I wanted to show you, though, that locker that we were looking at last week, I bought that locker. Let me tell you what happened. I got the locker. I think I paid $740 for it. So I finally got my invoice from Storage Treasures, paid my fees. They took my card, my debit card, and I paid the 10% in the taxes on the unit. I hauled ass to the storage facility. Got there and missed by 4 minutes of getting that unit. They had called 4 minutes before I got there. And had that thing not gone into like 30 soft closes, they would have not got it. I was 4 minutes away from getting it, and it was going to be a banger. And it was only a mile from here, folks. So that can go wrong. So if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. So you got to be prepared for all that. And it really sucks. I had that happen last week too. I got a storage unit. Got there. And he said, well, no, let me lay it down how it really happened. I walked in and I knew the manager over there and I said, hey, I got me a storage unit. He said, no, you didn't. He knew me and he knew who I was. I'm like, well, what happened? He said, well, we weren't supposed to list that locker until the 12th. You're not going to believe this. It's so weird, but this is what happened. So I didn't get it. And he said, well, we're going to put it back up on the 12th. So then this locker I was just showing you that I put back up there, I got that for $740. I got that unit and lost it the way I just said, missed it by 4 minutes. And then I went to pick up the one unit I did get that had the what we thought was a gun case. It turned out to be Warhammer figures, which turned out to be good. But I go in there, I pay for that, and the guy that was sitting next to the manager over there was the manager that I saw at the other place where he said they weren't going to put that locker up to the 12th. And when I won that unit, it was on the 12th. And I went in there, and there was the guy. And he looked at me, and he said, oh, did you get that unit? We had it up today. Today's the 12th. I said, you told me it was going to be listed on the 12th. Oh, no, because they always have them up for a freaking week, folks. So I lost 2 units in this. I was really, I wasn't mad. It was to the point where it was funny. I was like, if you saw my last video, that I was just angry, and that's why I got mad at the end of the video. I opened up the gun case. What I thought in the video, we looked at it and it looked like a gun case. I kind of knew it wasn't when we got there, but I wasn't really sure. I opened it up and there's all these Warhammer figures. At the time, I thought, oh, this is crap. Well, it turned out it wasn't that bad. So I just wanted to share all that. All this stuff can go wrong. And if it can go wrong, it's going to go wrong, and you have to be ready. So when you win an online auction, you've got to haul ass. You got to haul ass and get there, because it's not yours. Even though you've paid your taxes and your 10% from storage residence, it's not yours until you get to the facility and pay the balance. And I missed by 4 minutes, and then find out the other unit I was going to go back and bid on, they sold it when they said they were going to list it. Okay, I'm done with my rant. Sounds creepy to me. Yeah, I was pissed. But, you know, getting pissed doesn't help, except for me, it does help, because when I get mad and I'm filming, the videos turn out funny. Because I don't mind laughing at myself on these things, because it's funny. People like to see stuff go wrong, and, you know, and see your reactions. It's like the best live streams I've ever been at. You go into the live stream, and it's somebody having their first one, for instance, and it's a cluster. It is a complete failure, but it's not, because it's so freaking funny to watch. Maybe I'm alone in that one, but I get a kick out of going. I like to see an auction, or a live stream, and just go off the rails. What's wrong with me? It's entertaining, and I like to laugh. But it sucks, though, when you buy these units, and, you know, that's what you do, and you haul ass to get there. Oh, I'm sorry. 4 minutes ago they paid. Well, that's great for them. But back when we used to buy auctions at live auctions, why is this? The whole time I bought hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of auctions at live storage auctions. And why is it that every time I bought one, I never lost it? Okay. Can anybody explain that to me? And now they're online, and I'm losing every other one. And these are facilities that I trust. And I've gone in there and I've bought great units through them. So I think they go out of their way when they're online to get in touch with these people, and which they should do that anyway. But it never happened when I was doing live auctions. And I did that for longer than I've been doing online auctions still. But I know one thing. I like online auctions so much more than lives, because there's so much BS, and it's the same BS. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Anybody got any opinions on live auctions versus online? I personally like the online, and because you can war game all this stuff. But the negative part is you winning doesn't always equal winning it, because they can go bye-bye if you don't get there fast enough. So you got to haul ass. You shouldn't have to haul ass. I'd like to be able, like, I buy a lot of lockers through Storage Express. Okay. When you win one online from Storage Express, they call you. And if they don't call you fast enough, you call them. You pay for the whole unit over the phone. And then it's yours. So you don't have to haul ass. So why do these places not allow you to pay over the phone? I don't know. I'm just asking. Is it something nefarious? I don't know. I still like it better, though, because I like to be able to war game. Try going to a live auction where they're just one locker after another. You got everybody and their brother spewing out the same BS you hear at storage auctions all the time, like outside the storage facility. Oh, auction's canceled today. When it's not. I mean, you never believe anybody. It's all bullshit. And it's aggravating. And I call it out. It's just stupid. So that's why I like online auctions better, because you can war game it. But I would like to see them do it like Storage Express, where you can just pay for the locker once. You know, well, it's still twice. Storage Treasures takes their money, but you can call them and do it over the phone. So when you're travel to home where you buy it at, or you can buy them on your phone, you can be in the parking lot. Maybe the next time I ought to just be in the parking lot and bid. But if you're doing multiple units, it's hard to do that on your freaking phone, okay? I don't know. I'm just going on a freaking rant here. What can I say? Like I said, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. And then when you get there and it goes bad, at least you got a camera and you can videotape it. And people like to see a good disaster video too. Sometimes you go in, you realize you've been screwed, and you just tear the unit up. I mean, what I do is I'll tear it up, all the stuff that I know is junk, and then I'll make a scene, and then what doesn't get broken, I donate, and some of it gets broken. I mean, that's just frustrating. You got to be able to turn this into fun. Terry, American woman. American woman. Howdy do. How are you doing? You getting any storage units? You want to find a storage unit today? That's right. I'm talking to you. If you do, put your zip in. I forgot what your zip code was, and I'll find you a freaking storage unit. That's right. Sure. Okay, she's going to put her zip code in. That's right. Let's find her a storage unit. 22485. Okay. Add to stream. All right, there we are. Now I got to star that one. 22485. We can see the screen. Okay, that was the one I was looking at. Let's see what she's got. 22485. Try to do 25 miles. We're going to take out the non-lean units. That's right. Okay, now here's the one selling tomorrow, Terry, that I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I'm just looking at the outside picture of it. It's really small, but let's see what's in it. There looks like there could be some money in there, a little bit. And there's only a $10 bid, so you're looking at possibly a $20. What's in the bags? Who knows? What's in that? Hailmate. What's a Hailmate? I don't know, but it's got a $57 price tag on it. Now, what's all this stuff underneath it? Probably a hell of a lot more than $20. That's what I imagine it. This would be a nice little quick pickup. What else is in there? Very dark pictures. Let's see. Okay, you got 2 tubs back here. This could be good for the price. And you could grab this easy. It's a 5x5. I mean, this isn't a banger, but you never know what's in there. Would I buy this for $20? You damn right I would. It's saying totes, boxes, bags, hard hat, high vision vest. What is that? High vis vest, notebooks, electronics. It says shoe, not shoes, shoe. All right, what else? So, what is that? I don't know. That says Kiss. Huh. Yeah. If this was close by, I would buy it just because I want to know what's in this box right here. Let's see what else there's in there. Okay. Okay. All right. How's that looking? Okay, that's better. Yeah. Oh my God, Todd, did that really happen? YouTube just sent you We've been on for an hour and 5 minutes. No wonder I'm not getting anybody over here. Yeah, I won't touch that. Exactly. Yeah, you can go in and grab them. That's what I call a dine and dash storage unit. And I used to buy those when I was new. I used to buy those all the time. People hated seeing me at live auctions because I'd pick up all of those and I'd bid on the best ones. It pretty much didn't like me, and I don't give a crap because I was there to win storage units. I wasn't there for anything else. Well, I was there to socialize too. Yeah, I'll say that. But after a while, I got tired of hearing the same old BS that you hear at live auctions. Well, I digress. Anyway, let's go back. Keep track of the live here. The chat. So, yeah, this is one that I would keep an eye on. If it doesn't get high, I would like to see you. I think there's going to be some items in here that'll make you some money, and it won't be hard work. It'll be easy. Especially like that. Well, you got $10 in tubs right there. Yeah, I like it. I would buy this. Let's see what else they got there. This looks decent. It's at the same place. Yeah, that says other auctions nearby. I don't know how nearby that is, though. Well, let's look at it. Arr, matey. You were looking for treasure, but you found this page instead. That's right. Okay, there it is. I just refreshed it. Now, I don't know how far away this is. It said nearby, so I'm not really sure. This might not be in the 25-mile radius, but in the front of it, all you can see is boxes. And look at the back of that sucker. Boxes, boxes, and more boxes. Mama. That's somebody's grandma. You know what that means? That means there's some stuff in there, I think. Look at this. Look at all these boxes. Look at all this opportunity. It's a 5x10, though. It's not huge. That's bigger than a 5x10. That's not a 5x10, folks. That's bigger than that, unless there's something wrong with my eyesight. Or maybe it is. It just doesn't look like it to me. It looks wider than 5 feet. So if you don't like the unit, you can tell them, say, well, you said it was a 5x10. You'd have them on a technicality. You look in there and it stinks, or you see rats coming out of there. Well, look, it said 5x10. That's not a 5x10. No, but I kind of like the way this looks, man. Let's see. And what is that? It just says boxes and cooler. Is that a cooler? Maybe that is a mini fridge or something. I don't know for sure. But there's so many mystery boxes in here. And then your job at this point is to try to profile a unit and figure out what might be in those boxes. I'm coming up with one clue. I haven't looked real hard, but Mama. That was my grandmother. Her name was Mama. And she would be 120 right now if she was around. Yeah. I like this one, Terry. I don't know if you're into these big storage units, but it's really not that big. But I think it's probably a 10x10 and not a 5x10. But I could be wrong. Could be just perspective. But if that really doesn't matter, I see enough boxes in here. I'm not finding any clues, so you got to go on a leap of faith. But if you got this for $200, it'd be a steal. Absolute steal. Look at all these boxes of opportunity. You can see in this one, can't really tell what's in there. So let me see if anybody's saying anything. I got to come back. See if anybody's saying anything. And Carol said, take care, Mark. I'll catch you shorts. More Tyler pick. Oh, you want more Tyler stuff? I'll give it. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, Tyler's a big old teddy bear, man. He's 29, 30 pounds of teddy bear. He's nice to the cats. the other cats. Let me get back here and see what Terry thinks of these units. I cannot believe that, Todd. No wonder I'm struggling for views here. Our live is the least watched one on all of the reseller community, I think. And that's okay. I'd rather be last than not at all. You know what I mean? Last, but not at all. Yes, me too. In more ways than one. Yeah, we're dog parking. Yeah. Where is Glenn? Terry, Glenn, and Joy couldn't make it today because their power went out, and they're sweating to death right now. He was in the chat earlier, and then his phone died. So everybody send well wishes to our friends Glenn and Joy in California. It's going to be 116 degrees today, and they got no air conditioning. So that's what happened to him today. And I talked to him on the phone this morning, and I feel very bad for him, but I've been down that road, but I've never had 116 degrees to deal with here. So that's where. All right, let me go back into that. What do you think about any of these units? Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, what do you think of these units? Now, you want me to go to another one? You want me to look at this box one a little bit more? Or I'll just play it by ear here. So what else showed you that one? A lot of mystery. It'd be great at $200. That one looks a little bit. Now we looked at that one, and I would buy that one definitely for $20, maybe 30. I don't know, 40, maybe 30. Oh, come on. There it is. Now, I like seeing stuff shrink wrapped. That means they were taking care of it. So they put a couch. It says 8 bags and totes, boxes, 2 cabinets, shelves, ironing board. I'd tear that up. Baby items. No, baby items are bad. Bad. That's the kiss of death for a storage unit. Not always, but you got to have something to go by. But this one's got enough other stuff that you can hang your hat on that maybe. The baby stuff will definitely going to make you apprehensive unless you see enough that makes you feel secure in this unit. Usually, yeah, I don't like what I call slobber toys. So I'm not going to suggest you buy one with all the slobber toys in it. It's just not going to happen, folks. We can do better. Here's another one. Stafford sells in 2 days, 5x5. Okay, look at all the opportunity here. And easy. You'd be inside, that you'd have a cart to roll to this, stack it all on the cart, make a video if you want while you're doing it, or load it into your vehicle. Take it home and enjoy it. Look at all the DVDs and media in this top one. There's a little bit of money. That pays for the unit right there. And then you got other stuff here. Maybe there's video games in here. Let's see if we can find reason to believe that. What is this? Kitchen appliance. Okay, well, that's probably not much. This is a backpack. I can't read it. I do not know what that says. Sweeve, or maybe it's a suave, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's got a Christmas tree vibe to it, but I don't think that's what it is. A lot of mystery. Cheap. These are good too, whether you don't have a clue or not, if you get them cheap enough, because you got all these nice tubs, well stacked. You've got $15, $20 in tubs. Yeah, that's another one you can grab and get in one load. Another Dine and Dasher. You just never know if somebody's got a little bit of jewelry in there. And you got all this mystery. No, this isn't mystery. This is, you can see the media is what I meant to say. What's this? It's a can of beer. Yeah, it's probably flat by now, but it might be collectible of some kind. I don't know. I like it. I like it. Let's see what you say. Yes. Yes, MB. Man, I feel bad for them today. Looks interesting. Okay. Keep looking. Will do. I just got to make sure that I keep up with the chat and this because Glenn's not here today. And I guarantee you he wishes he could be. Okay. Keep looking. We will. That one, it's got slobber toys in it, so I can't really push that one. We looked at that one. That one looks good. This one looks good. And here's another one at that facility. This one has not even been bid on. And it sells tomorrow right at noon. Okay. And nobody's bid on it. Okay, well, there's a reason they haven't, because it's got kid stuff. So that's the kiss of death, but it might not all be that. If it's cheap enough, it won't matter if you get, yeah. I don't see one thing to hang my hat on, though. I'm afraid that if you opened up these bags and boxes, you're going to get a whole lot of crap, man. See, look at this. Look at that pile of crap right there. Now, is that a microphone? That might be good. Is that a microphone? Well, I like that. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's a microphone. I might, if nobody bid on it, I'd buy just get that, and then I can hang my hat on that. And then you got this Christmas tree in a box. You could sell that for $10, $20 range. 10, that's probably small, about $10. Got a little kid's rocker. You could sell that. Suitcase back here and something on top of it, which I wish I could see it better because that could end up being something, but we can't tell. See if there's another picture. Okay, that doesn't show anything. That shows a $10 bill. Whoopty frickin' do. We looked at that. Looked at that. Looked at that. Okay, we see some sellable items here. And you got this microphone, standing microphone, which I like that. I mean, I don't know. I can use all that kind of stuff all the time. Doing YouTube, and you can't get too much stuff for that. And you got a bag of, I'm afraid it's a lot of kids stuff, though. But if you could get this cheap, I won't dwell on it, but I mean, if you could get it cheap, you wouldn't have anything to lose. And I like the potential of this bag right here. And you got mystery boxes. Let me see if you're saying anything. Okay, didn't say anything, so maybe you're just looking. Okay, let's see what else. We still got a little more time. We're going to use it to help you out because that's what we do. All right, let's see. All right, what was your zip? I'm going to go back. Let's see. I know I can get it in the chat. It's there we go. 22485. Okay. Let's go back and start again. 22485. Go to 25 miles. Take these out. And boom. Show map. See, we got all these right here. So you got all these in your area and within a 25 miles. We looked at that. I gave the thumb up to that one. I gave possible thumbs up. Yeah, two possibilities. That one looked not too bad. That one possibly. That one looked okay. Why is this $500? Okay, why is this $500? Bags, totes, boxes, wagon, suitcases, gaming chair, and clothing. Okay, this one is very small. Well, not very small. It's reasonably small for a $500 unit. See, this could be one of those units where there's the people bidding on it have a tactical advantage. Maybe they need some of this stuff. I don't know. There's so many suitcases. I'm afraid they're just full of clothes, though. Some people like clothes. I don't, unless they're brand new. Ghostbusters Ghost Trap. Okay. It's $500 though. I think it's already been priced up. So the risk factor is greater here because you don't even start making a profit until, see, at 510 and you're looking at taxes and storage treasure fees, you're looking at almost 6 right now if you make the next bid. So that's probably a little bit too much. That one's just furniture. This looks good. Okay. Let me make sure this is right. I'm refresh the page. Yeah. This is a 10 by 10 in Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's just saying bags, boxes, shelves, toaster oven, trunk, and kitchenware. That sells in 2 days. Let's see what you can hang your hat on here. We need a clue. I'm not liking the way these look. I'm seeing little, see, like this little thing. It's like a $5 bill. I mean, it's low dollar stuff showing, but there's enough mystery possibly. So how can you profile this? What do you see? I'm not seeing anything that gets me excited about it. And I mean zip and zilch. Because I can't read these boxes. I don't know what that is. This one's too risky. Okay, you got a fireplace set. Whoop-de frickin' do. So this probably means that they downsized from a home to it, or they moved or whatever, and they don't have a fireplace in it. I don't know. There's all kind of, there's a plethora of things that can go wrong with people. Just want to make sure that wasn't water damage. Yeah, it just looks like there could have been some involved in this. And that piece of furniture's missing some. I'd probably avoid this one. Okay. I mean, that'd be good if you could get it for $10. Got you a table and chairs there. You got $75. You make a little bit of money on that, but we won't look at that. I like that. Looked at that. Okay, let's go back to another one. Okay, 22485. Okay, let's try again. Let's try this one. We already did that. Daggone it. Now look at what you've done. Show map. We did CubeSmart. Prime storage. We've got those here. Now, that's one I already looked at, and I would definitely check that one out. Got those two. Oh. Let's see. We've already looked at that. Can't go wrong at these prices, though. Because, I mean, I see a tub of good stuff there. Not high dollar, but sellables. And we looked at, wait a minute, did we look? We did look at that. little step ladder. Those sell. Round table. I don't know if the chairs are in there. The couch is wrapped, so you probably get 150, 200 for that. This is probably one I would shoot for if I could get it all. And depends on where it is in relation to where I'm at. For me personally, would I buy this? I might if it was close to home, because look at the price. It sells in 2 days. There's so much profit sitting here that you can see. The only negative is the kids stuff. And you could give that crap away or whatever. And that's what we do. Now, what is that? A big... Man, for a second, I thought that was a drone, but that's a slobber. Something or other. Baby item. Yeah, when you see baby items, you just... Most of the time, they're just not going to be any good. Let's see. I'll give you a look for one more here, and then I'm going to come back into the chat, and we can do what the hell we want. Man, I think you got a couple opportunities there, Terry. If you really want to buy a storage unit, there's a couple that just nobody's bidding on right now. Then maybe they're waiting till the last, because that's what I did. But I will bid on them initially just to put them in my bid manager. And I'm seeing enough here to make me want to go. I like that real wood table there. You just got to assume the legs are in there, but you know what you get when you assume. But I see no reason to believe they wouldn't be, because they wrap their couch, so it just looks organized. I like it for the price, because I see hundreds of dollars worth of profit, and who knows what's hiding. As far as the baby items go, you can donate all that stuff, man, if they get in your way. So, I don't know. I'm going to come back into the chat. Booyah! That's right. There we go. So, I don't know what you thought of that, Terry, but that's what I came up with for you for today. Now I got to find out where the hell I left off here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to look back on these and see if I can pick one up. That's what I wanted to hear. So good luck. I hope I could help. I hope I did help. I see a few there, 2 or 3 that I would definitely bid on myself. And I wouldn't suggest you bid on if I wouldn't. So that's where we're headed with that unit. And with that, numbers are dwindling on the least watch storage, or the least watch live stream in the reseller communities right here. It's Storage Auction Insanity. That's right. That's because we're crazy. So anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all showing up today. The ones that did. And we're going to keep doing this. As long as one person's on here, I'm going to keep doing this. That's right. Because I don't quit, folks. I'm here, Mark. I'm here. Well, I'm glad you came, Harry. I appreciate you, buddy. I've always enjoyed your channel, and I like this eclectic stuff that you see, because I love finding that in storage units, and I totally get it why you buy the glassware, too. I was kidding about smashing Fenton. So thank you for coming in, Harry. You have a great day, and everybody else in the chat, send out a prayer to our friends Glenn and Joy to get their power back a little quicker. It's 116 degrees. And yeah, Terry, I appreciate you coming in. The entertainment is what we want to give out, and we want to give out good information as well. We want to laugh, and we want to help people, especially newbies who are trying to make ends meet in a freaking world that's gone nuts. So everybody needs money. Later, Harry, I appreciate y'all. So thank you again, and I'll leave you with our little outro that I like, and y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll see you on YouTube this week. See you next week on Storage Auction Insanity. Thanks for coming in.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,